when you see the area that you're writing about, it suddenly changes the narrative. It gives you so much texture. It gives you so much more context. It's such an interesting experience because we went not only to, famous places like Kraków, but we also went to parts of Poland that many people don't go. It gives you so much more understanding about this culture, about this country. It makes you appreciate this country so much more.
The Recovering Forgotten Histories project has been around for about 15 years. And what we're trying to do is to present a much more accurate picture of East Central European history, for example, history of Poland, to an American audience that is much better versed in the history of places like Russia and Germany. We began many years ago with textbooks that treat European history as a whole. The problem with those textbooks is almost all of them are written by people who work on the history of England, France, or Germany, and they rarely know very much about East Central Europe. Those textbooks had appalling mistakes in them, mislabeled maps, wrong chronologies, ignoring very important events. And in the opening years, we tried to develop a more accurate portrayal. These textbooks will often reach as many as 2 or 3 million students in America. One of our leading scholars, Professor John Merriman, has revised his History of Modern Europe twice. It's used at many of America's top universities, and it's sold well over 100,000 copies. In recent years, we've moved, we might say, further down the food chain to look at books written by historians for historians, so that we can have the textbook authors have access to much more accurate histories of specific problems in East Central European history, not simply in modern times, but going back all the way to early modern, even medieval times, so that they have a more archivally based, more factually sound foundation for the kind of generalizations that one finds typically in textbooks. We bring together experts from Poland and from other countries in East Central Europe with American authors, with authors also from other countries, and with the editors of major American Anglophone presses such as Oxford and Cambridge University Press, Norton, which is a major high-quality publisher in the United States, a commercial publisher. And by reaching out through the dual mechanism of editors and authors, we're able to get to a much larger American audience than by almost any other means we could use.
This conference was really unique. I've never been to one like this before. Generally, academic conferences, the scholars read their papers or present their research, and then there's a commentator that gives some feedback. One commentator will give feedback on everybody's research. And here it's very different. Here, everybody's, the experts have read your research ahead of time. It's book length instead of just article length. You have 4 experts giving you advice. You don't have to, you don't respond to the experts. You just learn from them. It doesn't turn into debates or the experts don't debate each other. You just really, it's a chance where you are really the focus, where people really are looking at your research and trying to help you make your research as strong as possible. And that's generally, I can't think of another time where one got so much attention from so many experts in a particular field.